In the previous video, Sid explored math, random and statistic module. Today he is ready to take the next step, practicing PYQs on modules. Sid knows this topic is small and the weightage is almost 2 to 3 marks. PYQs are often output based questions, especially from the random module. But there can be some theory based questions too. He quickly realized something. It's not about memorizing answers. It's about understanding how the functions work. If Sid can break down challenging problems into smaller, so can you. Let's do it together. After scrolling, we got the question based on the random model. It is 25th question. From the options A to D, we need to identify the correct outputs. It means what you may get more than one correct options. Along with that, we need to find out the minimum as well as maximum possible value for the variable B. So here is the code and here are the options. It will be difficult to solve there, so here we are. If you want to try it yourself, pause the video. Hope you got it correct. If not, let's work out. Here is the dry run table. Let's try to understand the code. Random module got imported and here is a list of strings. From the random module, we are using randin function. It means this function will generate number from 0 to 3 inclusive of both the limits. Means we will get 0, 1, 2 and 3. In the for loop, I variable will take the values in the range of B. With the help of print statement, we are printing the character from the string. After character star will get concatenated and here is the end parameter, which is nothing but space. Alright then, let's try to find out the output of this code using dry run table. Here is the value of B, I. What will be the value of language I? But we need to take I of I. So it will take the character, not the whole string. Alright, here are the values in the first pass. If we consider this function will generate 0, for loop will not execute. We know the working of range function. Here end limit is exclusive. In this case, end limit is 0. The start limit will be 0 and the end limit will be -1. That's why this loop will not execute for the value of B as 0. Alright then, let's check out for the other possible values. If B will be 1, it means range of 1. Range of 1 means the loop will execute once the value of I will be 0. Let's place the value of I here. It will be language of 0. At 0th position, we have string Python. And using these two indices, we are actually writing 0 of 0. It means from the string, we need only character which is at the index 0. It is nothing but P. We got the character P. After B, we need to concatenate star. So we will get P star. It means we got one of the output. Hope you got the working of the code. In the same way, we will work out for the remaining values of B. Okay, then let's consider if B will be 2, it will be range of 2. Values of I will be 0 and 1. At the 0th index, we have this string and at the first index, we have Ruby. So for the first string, we need 0, 0. It means we will be taking the first character. That's why we got P star. Then for the second iteration, it will be language of 1, 1. So from this string Ruby, you will be taking U. That's why you will be getting U star. In this way, we got the second output. This is the first possible output. Here is the second possible output. Now, only one value is pending, that is 3. Range of 3 means the value of I will be 0, 1, 2. It means we are taking the string at the 0th index, first index and the second index. As usual, in the first pass, we will be taking the 0th character from this string. It means P star. In the second pass, again we will be taking U. It means U star. In the third iteration, from this string we will be taking V. It means V star. Because V is at the index 2. In this way, we got the third possible output. Note down these outputs. We will go back to the question paper and check this output with the given options. Alright then, let's compare it. We may get P star. So this is one of the possible output. Look at the first option A. That also we can get P star, U star and capital V star. When we look at the remaining two options, these are not possible outputs. That's why the correct options are A and D. Hope you understood this explanation. With that we got the correct outputs. Now we need to tell the maximum and minimum value for the variable b. We know what's the answer. Minimum value for b is 0 and the maximum value is nothing but 3 because randint function includes both the limits. Alright then, let's check out one more sample paper. So here it is, same question number 25th. I will highly recommend you to pause the video and try it yourself. Hope you got the correct output. If not, let's work out together. Here is the dry run table. Let's check out the code in short. We have list of numbers. Using randint, we are setting the beginning value. It will be 1, 2 and 3. There is one more variable last. Here we are using randrange function. Hope you know the working of randrange function. We have already discussed in the previous video. If you did not check it, I will suggest you to go through this video. This function generally has 3 parameters: start, end and the step. If you don't mention step, it will be by default 1 and the end limit is exclusive. So if we are writing 2, 5, it means it will generate number from 2, 3 and 4. In this way, we got the values of last. It will be 2, 3, 4. So values of the beginning will be 1, 2, 3 and the values of the last will be 2, 3, 4. Hope this is clear to you. Now let's proceed. I is iterating from beginning to last. Anyhow, this end limit is exclusive. It means it will generate up to last. Now let's check out exactly what we are printing. Based on the value of I, we are printing the elements of the list. And the end parameter is dash. Alright then, let's check out the individual values in each pass. There are 2 variables. Now we need to do the permutations and combinations. The value of beginning is 1, 2, 3 and the value of last is 2, 3, 4. So what we will do? We will take the first value and we will do the combination with all 3 values. In the same way, then we will take the second value and we will do the combination with all the values of last. Similarly, we will do for the last value too. Okay, then here is the beginning and here are the values of last. If the value of begin is 1 and the value of last will be 2, it means I will be 1, 2. Let's write the indices 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. The elements which is at the index is 20, 20 and then dash. And the element which is at the index 2 is 30, 30 and dash. In this way we got the first possible output. In this way we have to calculate if the value of the last will be 3, the value of I will be 1, 2, 3. So 20 dash, 30 dash and 40 dash. If we consider the value of last as 4, we will be getting the value 1, 2, 3, 4. It means 20 dash, 30 dash, 40 dash and 50 dash. With that, the combination with the value 1 got over. Now we need to do the combination with the value 2. It means the value of begin will be 2 and the last will be 2, 3, 4. Let's work out then for the value 2. If begin is 2 and last is 2, it means the value of I will be 2. The element which is at the index 2 is 30. It means 30 dash. In this way, for these values, we will get this possible output. Now it's time for the combination with the value 3. 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4. In case of 3, 2, no output you will get because the loop will not execute. 3, 3 means it will be 40 dash. 3, 4 means it will be 40 dash, 50 dash. So here are the outputs. Alright, it's time to analyze the output. If we check our possible output, it is getting started with 20, 30 or 40. It is not getting started with 10. It means this is incorrect. All other options are starting with 30. So let's concentrate on this part only. 30 dash, 40 dash, 50 dash. Yes, this is possible. It means this is the correct choice. 30, 40, 50, 60. That we are not getting. This is incorrect. Even we are not getting this also. It means the first option is the correct choice. And you can easily answer this question. Maximum value for the variable begin and last. The maximum value of begin is 3 and the maximum value for last is 4. Hope you understood this explanation too. So here it is, same 25th question. If you can do it yourself, I would suggest to pause the video. If you got the correct output, well done, pat yourself. If not also, here we are. Let's do it together. Variable A is initialized with one string and B is taking the values using randin function. So what are the possible values of B? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In case of randin function, both the limits are inclusive. Alright, let's check out the for loop. I is iterating over the values of B with the step 2. Using print, we are printing the characters from the string based on the value of I followed by hash symbol. Alright then, let's check out the individual values. Here are the possible values for the B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's consider value 1. In this case, you should be clear with the working of range function. It takes 3 parameters: starting limit, end limit and step. As in this range function, step is mentioned. You cannot skip the starting value. That's why 0 is also specified there. End limit is exclusive. We know that. So with these values, we got 0. It means this will work out for once. I of 0 means what? We will get W hash. If we consider 2 as the value of B, the loop will be 0, 2, 2. Again with the value of 0, this loop will execute once. Value of I is nothing but 0. So again we will get W. Now the value of B we are going to consider as 3. 0, 3, 2 means this loop will generate 2 values. It means the loop is gonna execute for 2 times. The first value of I is 0. It means we got W hash. The second value of I will be 2. At the second index we have S. It means we will get S hash. Why we got 0, 2? Because the step is mentioned as 2. The next value will generate in a step of 2. Let's continue to the next iteration. The value of B is 4, 0, 4, 2. Again we are getting the same values. So same output. Let's proceed. Value of B is 5, 0, 5, 2. We got 3 values. This loop will execute for 3 times. The first value is 0, second is 2 and the third value is 4. So based on indices we will get the letters W hash, S hash and O hash. Here is the last value of B, that is nothing but 6. Again we got the same values, we got the same output. It's time to cross check these outputs with the given options. After comparing the outputs with the given options, we got to know A will be the possible output. Even C can be the possible output. These type of outputs are not possible. In this way we got the correct output. Don't forget to answer this question, otherwise you will lose 1 mark. What is the minimum and maximum possible value of B? You know that minimum value will be 1 and max will be 6. Hope you understood this explanation too. I got this question number 24. This is based on the math and the statistic module. So along with random module, make sure you are familiar with the functions of math module as well as statistic module. So you will be writing the answer of this question in the comments. I will be waiting for your answer. In this we need to tell mathematical functions which result the largest integer less than or equal to given number. So from math module you need to tell me this function. There is one more question which is based on the statistic module, in which we need to tell the function which returns most frequently occurring value in the list or data set. And there is a OR option for the same question, in which we need to tell the function from the statistics module which calculates arithmetic average. It's so simple. So answer it. Alright, here is the question in the sample question paper, where you need to find out the possible outputs. Look at the code carefully and draw your dry run table. With the first statement, we imported random module because to use the functions from the random module, we need to import it. In the second statement, we are using randin function. Randin function generate integer random numbers in the specified range. The range is 0 to 3. So the values of my numbers will be 0, 1, 2, 3. Let's move ahead to the next statement. Here is a list with some name of the colors: yellow, white, black and red. Look at the for loop. For I in color, I is iterating over the list. So the possible values of I will be yellow, white, black and red. Moving ahead, there is a nested for loop. The inner loop is iterating using the counter variable j. Look at the values of j. In range 1 to my number. The starting value of the range function is fixed, that is 1. Then what about the second value, that is my number? Here are the possible values for my number 0, 1, 2, 3. So you will be getting values like 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2 and 1, 3. But the inner for loop will execute only for these two values, because for other two values the loop cannot execute. In the first combination the second value is smaller than the first value, and in the second combination also range function will consider it as a 0. So this is also not possible. Let's check out the statement inside the nested for loop. We are printing the value of I, and with end parameter we need to print star. Alright, then let's check out what are the possible values we may get for the pass 1. In the pass 1 the value of I is yellow, and the inner for loop will execute for these two values. So for the first time it will execute once, for the second time it will execute twice. When it will execute once, we are printing yellow because the value of I is yellow followed by star. When the value of j is 3, this loop will execute twice. So yellow will get printed twice. Don't forget to add this star. In the second pass the value of I will be white. Again it will print once or it will get printed twice. In the third pass the value of I will be black because the third element is black. In the same way black will get printed once or twice. And at last in the list we have element red. And we can understand easily. Red is getting printed once or twice. So here are the possible combinations we may get. Yellow will get printed once or twice. In the same way other colors are also getting printed once or twice. Now look at the options. In the option A, red is getting printed first. So this is not possible. In the first pass yellow will get printed. Now I am going directly to the option C. Here white is getting printed twice. That is also not possible. Now look at the option B and D. Yellow is getting printed once. Yeah, that is possible. Come to the next value. White is getting printed once. Yes, that is also possible. As a third value, black star we could see. That is also possible. Now look at the last value. Red star once. Yeah, that is also possible. So if we look at the option B, we can get this output. Now there is one more option, that is D. Let's check out. We may get more than one output. The first value is yellow star once. Yes, that is possible. Look at the next value. White star 2 times. Yes, that is also possible. In the third value, black star is 3 times. This is not possible. Only maximum 2 times we are getting values, not for the 3 times. Now we can conclude that our correct option is option B. Hope you understood this explanation. There is one more question based on module in the sample question paper. It is in the form of assertion and reasoning. So let's read it. Python standard library consists of modules. I hope you know the relationship between library, package, module and functions. To make it clear, look at this picture. In real life, you know library consists of many shelves. Shelf contains many books and in the books you will have many chapters. Now relate this to module and packages. Library contains many packages. In packages we have different modules and in the modules we have functions. This is absolutely correct. Library consists of many modules. From this we understood that this statement is true. Now let's read the reasoning. A function in a module is used to simplify the code and avoids repetition. This is the correct definition of the function. So this statement is also true. Both the statements are true, but this reasoning is not the correct explanation for the modules and the library. That's why this option is the correct option, that is option B. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation for A. In the playlist there is a video on the random module in which I have covered many questions based on the random module. I would suggest to go through it and practice all the questions so that you can solve these type of questions where you need to find out output of the code. Even there are some 2 marks questions also, which is based on the same concept, where you need to find out the output of the code. I know the weightage of this chapter is less, 1 or 2 marks, but we cannot afford to lose it. There is one question based on module. Which of the following is not a component of the math module? We studied some of the functions in the math module. Cell is a function of the math module, fabs is a function of math module, and pi is a constant of the math module. It's not a function, but it is present in the math module. Only the function mean doesn't exist in the math module. It is a function of the statistics module. So the correct option is B. In this way, we and Sid practice a lot of questions on modules. In the next video, Sid will be moving to a new Python adventure that is nothing but data structure stack using list. So get ready, because step by step we are building not just the portion but the confidence. So until next time, keep practicing. I will see you in the next video.